I wanted to bring this article to your attention, and the headline is it's at the dailyrecordnews.com. Pilot project, new truck stop under construction. So that got my attention, right? Because we need new truck stops. There's a parking crisis across the United States and Canada, and we just need more parking. We need more parking. And it starts off with, so there's a picture of the construction site there. They're putting in this truck stop here. It's going in Ellensburg, Washington, at exit 106 there. Many of you have been through there many times. I've been through there. I can't even tell you how many times I've been through there. I used to run a lot of stuff into Seattle and a lot of stuff out of Seattle. But the article says the construction project will soon add new options and change the landscape travelers see when they enter Ellensburg from exit 106 on I-90. Construction of the new pilot Flying J truck stop is underway and progressing at a rapid pace. The site located at the roundabout on Dollarway Road is where the Flying B 27 and 76 gas station were previously located. The property is owned by husband and wife Gary and Rena Baines. For over 15 years, the Baines have owned and managed the Flying B convenience store. Let me keep scrolling here. Rena said the Flying J contacted them with plans to rent the property and build a new pilot truck stop on their property. The opportunity came, pilot came, they wanted to put a new station there, and we took it. So they tore the other building down. And Pilot Flying J is building a new truck stop on the old Flying B property there. The new truck stop is going to be close to twice the size of the Flying B, and that I'm going to get to the shocking news here in 1 second. And that it will have a convenience store and a fast food restaurant of some kind, although the specific restaurant is not yet decided. Probably be some kind of burger joint, she says. It's wonderful. I mean, I think it's just going to change that whole face of that exit. It's going to bring a big name into town, and a lot of other things will come after them. It will be a good development, Rena says. According to Rena, construction is more than halfway completed, that it should be open by the end of the year. Okay, here we go. Are you guys ready for this? Rena said that they are not sure if she and her husband are going to continue running the property on site. The truck stop will not have any overnight truck parking. But will have more pumps than the Love Station on the other side of the roundabout. The truck stop will not have any overnight truck parking. Washington State, if you've never been to Washington State, there is no truck parking in Washington State. On any given night, there are more trucks parked on the off and on ramps of exits than there are parked in the, the TA at exit 34 or the Petro near Spokane. I mean, there is no truck parking in Washington. They want you to bring in their stuff, their groceries and their microwave ovens and their this and everything else. The only thing not delivered by a truck is a baby. They want you to bring in their goods that they need from you. They want you to do that, but just get in and get out. Go park in Idaho at the Loves there. Go park there in Post Falls. Just stop in Post Falls, come in, deliver, get out, and park back in Post Falls. I guess that's what they're thinking, because Washington State has no truck parking. Washington State has a serious truck parking problem. So now we got this new Pilot Flying J building in Ellensburg there. There's a Loves in Ellensburg, but if you park there, you can kiss your hood goodbye. It's so cram-packed in there every day and night at the Loves there. I'd never park there. I just don't park there. I get fuel there and I get out. And I have a few spots that I have found. There's some hotels in Washington State where you can pay $15 or $20 and they'll let you park in their truck parking without actually paying for a hotel room. And things like that. You really have to get creative in Washington State to find anywhere to park. I mean, the TA in North Bend, which is the last truck stop before you hit Seattle, I mean, that place is constantly full, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You have to circle the parking lot until somebody decides to leave. Sometimes you can get a paid parking spot in there if you get there early enough, but 90% of the time those paid parking spots are all filled up by pre-orders of the parking spot. So if you get there and you think, oh, I guess I'm going to have to pay to park, well, think again, because that parking spot may have already been bought and paid for online or by phone call. Washington State, this is a huge problem. What are you guys going to do about this? I mean, somebody suggested to me that this may be a teaser, a Pilot Flying J teaser. Are they going to get enough business to keep this truck stop open without having to have overnight truck parking? If they can, it may be a trend. We may see the beginning of a trend here that these truck stops are going to stop offering overnight parking if they can make enough money just off the fuel and the chips and the cigarettes and the beer. I mean, if they can make that work, they may stop with the overnight truck parking altogether. And that, I mean, is this what we're seeing happening here? Is this a pilot project for Pilot Flying J to stop overnight truck parking everywhere? I mean, is this a serious issue as that, or is this something that is just a one-of? I don't know. I know that area is zoned for truck parking because it's on a previous truck stop which had truck parking, so it's zoned for it. This seems to be a decision made by Pilot Flying J and nothing to do with zoning or anything like that. The truck stop will not have any overnight truck parking. Let's look down at the comments here. First thing out of the gate, no overnight parking. I hope it goes under quickly. You have no, you got to have overnight parking if you're going to be a truck stop. There is not enough parking for trucks already. See, I'm not the only one seeing this. Typical Pilot Flying J, get your stuff and get out. No parking. Why am I even seeing this? Not really a truck stop if the trucker can only get fuel, can't park on the fuel island and eat at the restaurant. Pilot has always sucked and they just want your money. Well, I don't know about that. Getting sick and tired of spending money on Pilot Flying J and no overnight parking. See, Pilot Flying J is making the frustration worse by this announcement. What a waste of space and money. The definition of a truck stop. Truck stop, a gas station, usually at the side of a major highway where truck drivers stop for fuel, and often including a restaurant, sleeping and showering. Sounds like if they would have overnight parking, you would have to pay for it anyway. Well, at all the Pilot Flying J's now, there are large sections, and seemingly getting larger, where you do have to pay to park. No overnight parking makes a fuel stop. There's a difference. Won't be stopping there. See, this is where we start to get a sense of some kind of a boycott brewing here. Won't be stopping there. You know what they think of drivers when they refuse to support them and continue to charge more and more. I guess Pilot is back to give us your money and get out. We need to give big discounts to the big companies and forget the working class. Well, I mean, here we get a sense here of a brewing boycott, perhaps, or, I mean, people are fed up with this. You notice every single comment is about this one sentence in the article. The truck stop will not have any overnight parking. Shame on you, Pilot Flying J. I mean, what is going on here? Feel free to contact me if you can have a good explanation for this. Anyway, my name is Mike Shoesmith. Thanks for watching.